Okay, just give me a second. Just give me a second. Yep. Audio video both clear? Everyone? Once again, please do confirm in the chat box, guys. Audio, video both clear. Yes, okay. There are many students in the verbal class. What happened to my class? Most of the students bunked my class. Excellent. Okay. मैंने ऐसा क्या पाप किया भाई? मेरा क्लास ही बंक कर रहे हैं. Okay, so how was the verbal session today? First, please tell me, guys, how was the verbal session today? Whoever have attended. Others, whoever have attended, please let me know once. Okay. Technical glitches. Yeah, guys, because this is the first session by the trainer. This is the first session in our application. Okay, there's slight complications are there in the applications. That is the reason why the class was a little disturbing technically. But the next like the same thing happened with the technical session as well, right? So in the Java class, even Bmesh also faced a few issues because these were their first class, even for the Bmesh as well as for who is that, Harish. Okay, but tomorrow onwards, there won't be any technical issues, people. And another thing is, guys, we cannot provide you verbal sessions in verbal and this thing, what is it, technical in YouTube. I'll tell you reason why. Because right now, where I am taking the class, I am taking from my studio. So I have the entire equipment set up even for the live streaming in the YouTube. But Harish and Bmesh doesn't have those facilities with them. So they are taking classes from their home. That's the reason why they cannot provide it in YouTube. Okay, so they can only provide the live sessions in the app. They both. Okay, and recording for the verbal session, no, Yash. That's what he told in the very beginning. We don't have the recording option for the verbal session, but we are trying to work on it from tomorrow's session onwards. From tomorrow's session onwards, we will try to provide. From the next session, we will try to provide the recording for verbal as well from the next session, people, not today's session. Yeah, and with respect to the technical session, yes, recording is available, guys. Today I got it from the trainer. So still there is a lot of processing. There is a lot of processing happening. And another thing is, from the last 4 days, we are having a severe power issues in Bangalore. That is the reason why we are unable to, I have to edit the video and upload it for you guys. So it takes a little time. So I think from tomorrow onwards, if everything is clear, then we can, because in last 3-4 days, from morning 8 o'clock to morning 7 to evening 8, we don't have power in Bangalore, particularly in our area. That is the reason why I'm taking more time for giving you the recorded version of a technical class. Okay. Yes, look, for every class, people, I'll post it in both the chat in the app, in the app, as well as in the Telegram, guys. Keep checking the messages. Keep checking the messages. You will get to know when is the next class, when is not. Okay. So for every class, I'll post it in the chat box, right? Even in the chat box in the app, I'll post, as well as in the Telegram channel. So I want you to guys, keep on checking the notifications from the app. So that's when you get to know whether we have the class or not. Like, and sometimes people, they just come, I'll just post that today we don't have a class on this, and the next someone will come and ask, sir, when is the class? Guys, read the messages. So please read the previous messages. You can read all the previous messages as well as in messages in both app as well as Telegram also, right? So please use that option which is there, so that you'll get a clear clarity about that, right? So, okay, every doubt is cleared. Is there anything to ask? Sumuk, that's what I'm telling. Still, I did not upload the Java class. I will be uploading it tomorrow. It's okay, Yash. It's okay. No problem. But tomorrow onwards, people, please make sure you keep on checking the messages in Telegram as well as that. Okay. As well as in the app. So that you'll get to know, you'll be updated about every single class. Okay. Any other doubts? Any other doubts? Can we start the session or do you have any other doubts, people? Everyone, can I start? Okay, wonderful. So today we will be dealing with the problems based on trains. As I told you earlier, problems based on trains. Now, what all you should know to solve the problems based on trains? So first, let me tell you. One thing that you must know that I clearly explained in the first session of time, speed and distance, relative speed. When two objects are running in opposite direction at speeds s1 and s2, can anybody tell me what will be the relative speed? What will be the relative speed? When two objects are moving in opposite direction, what will be the relative speed between them? Tell me in the chat box, people in YouTube as well as in the app. Anybody? Perfect, guys. What is that? S1 plus S2. Tarun, it's not minus, it is plus. When both are running in the same direction. Okay, opposite direction. But when they are traveling in the opposite direction, I mean the same direction, when both travel in the same direction, what will be the relative speed here? Here it will be S1 minus S2. Okay, so please be careful about this. Do not get confused with the direction, guys. Okay. Apart from this, what else you should know? What else you should know? Just give me a second. What else you must be knowing? Speed conversion. How do we convert speed from kilometer per hour to meters per second, as well as from meters per second to kilometer per hour? If you want to convert speed from kilometer per hour to meter per second, multiply with the 5 by 18, as well as while converting from meter per second to kilometer per hour, multiply with 18 by 5. Okay, so this is how we convert speed from kilometer per hour to meter per second. This is also very important. Apart from this, one another important thing that everybody must know, the three steps, most important three steps. Which are those? While dealing with the problems based on trains, you must always remember these three steps. One is pictorial representation of the problem. Pictorial representation of the problem. And the second one, approach. Where do you start the problem from? Where do we start the problem from? Because there will be too much of data in these questions, people. You must know how to process them. And to know that, you must know where you have to start. Okay. And the final one is units. You must be careful about the units. You must be careful about the units. So please remember these three steps. These are very, 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 very important for problems based on trains. Okay. So are we good to go? Shall I start the concept now? Everyone, are we good to know? People in the YouTube, please confirm. Are we good to start the concept, everybody? Just to give me a second. Meanwhile, just copy this stuff. Copy this stuff. We'll start the session, guys. Make it faster. Okay, let us start. So people in YouTube, am I clear? Audio, video, everything clear for you? I did not get any response from you guys. People who are watching in the YouTube, please confirm. Okay, concepts. Observe. Problems on trains. Remember these three points: pictorial representation, approach, and units. Okay. Suppose if I have a situation, first let me show you what all the different situations that you come across when you are dealing with the problems on trains. Different situations. Observe. Situation number one. Suppose if I have a situation something like this. Find the time taken by a train of length L1 running at speed S1 to cross a platform to cross a platform of length L2. What am I asking? As I told you, that is the pictorial representation. First part is done. Second part, approach. Where do we start from? Always start from what he is finally asking in the question. Now, what did I ask in this question? Can anybody tell me? What did I ask you here? What did I ask here? Anyone? Anyone? What I'm asking in the question, find the time taken by the train of length L1 running at speed S1 to cross a platform of length L2. What am I asking here? I'm asking it time. So second point up, that is a time. So how do we calculate time? We know time is a distance by speed. What is the distance? Since the train is crossing the platform, suppose if train comes here, I cannot tell the train cross the platform. Suppose if train comes here, still it did not cross the platform. Only when the train comes into this position, then it crossed the platform. So it means if the train has to cross the platform, the entire length of the platform, entire length of the train should cross the length of the platform, guys. Okay. So what happens here? So what happens here? The distance covered is both the length of the train as well as the length of the platform divided by. Does a platform have speed? No. It is only speed of the train. So we write speed as S1. Okay. So this is how we calculate it. So when we are dealing with the problems, you will understand much better. Am I clear here? Time is a distance by speed. In this case, what is the distance? Length of the train as well as length of the platform divided by speed of the train. Am I clear with this? Everybody, did you understand this? Did you understand this? Confirm, confirm. First situation. Tarun, these are not the problems. I'm just explaining the situations. When we deal with the problems, there I'll give you length of the train and all. I'm just trying to show you how we can ask the question. Here we did not get the answer. We are just representation. I'm showing how do we represent. Okay. Now observe. Suppose there is a train of length L1 running at speed S1. How long does it take to cross a man standing on the platform of length L2? What am I asking now? Find the time taken by the train to cross the man on the platform. Carefully, huh? Now again, what do I want in the question? Time. Time is what? Distance by speed. What is the distance in this case? Only the length of the train, people. You cannot take this length of the platform. Why? Because the train has to cross only the man but not the platform. The length of the train should cross the man. So if the train comes here, sufficient, it crossed the man. So it means we consider only length of the train here. Divided by speed is what? Only speed of the train S1. That is our second situation. Did you understand the second situation, everybody? Did you understand the situation, everyone? Everyone? Yeah. Let us go to the next situation. Suppose if I have a situation something like this. Find the time taken by a train of length L1 running at speed S1 to cross another train of length L2 speed S2 running in opposite directions. What am I asking again? Time. Representation is done. We needed time. Time means what here? Distance by speed. What is the distance? Two trains, both of their lengths L1 plus L2. Speed. Can anybody tell me which speed? There are two speeds are there. Which speed should I use? Which speed should I use? Anybody? Anyone. There are two speeds here. What do we call it? Relative speed. The speed is a relative speed. Since both are running in opposite direction, relative speed is S1 plus S2. That's all. Okay. Suppose. Now, can anybody tell me why relative speed here? Why relative speed here? When two speeds are there, I can use average speed as well. But why relative speed? I have told that clearly in the first session. Why we have, when we have to use relative speed and when it is average speed. Can anybody tell me why relative speed? No, not direction, not direction. Tarun, Bhavana, Manohar, perfect answer. Two moving objects. Whenever we have two moving objects, then we have to take relative speed. Two moving objects, relative speed. One object with the two speeds, that is average speed. Okay. Now, let us see the next situation. Suppose if I have a situation something like this. Find the time taken by a train of length L1 running at speed S1 to cross another train of length L2 running at speed S2 moving in the same direction. Once again, I'm asking a time. We know time is a distance by speed. How many speeds? Two objects, two speed, relative speed. Distance, length of both the trains L1 plus L2 divided by speed is S1 minus S2. Why? Because both are moving in the same direction. Perfect answer. Okay. So let us continue. Let us see few more situations. Situation number. So I'm trying to show you how we can ask the question in the exam people. So based on this, we will solve the problems as well. Find the time taken by a train of length L1 running at speed S1 to cross a man sitting in another train of length L2 running at speed S2, which is running in the same direction. Sorry, opposite direction. Find the time taken by a train of length L1 running at speed S1 to cross a man sitting in another train of length L2 running at speed S2. Now, my question is time. Once again, time is a distance by speed. Two moving objects are relative speed. What is the distance? Can anybody tell me what is the distance I should consider here? Distance, anyone? Only L1, only L1. Good. Why? Because the first train has to cross the man, but not the second train. So we don't want the length of the second train. Train has to cross only the man. So length 1 divided by speed, two speeds, two objects, opposite direction, sum of the speeds. Suppose if the same situation is given in the same direction, what do we get? Find the time taken by a train of length L1 running at speed S1 to cross a man sitting in another train of length L2 running at a speed of S2 in the same direction. What happens here? Nothing changes, only the direction changed, so relative speed will change here. Time is a distance by speed. Two moving objects are relative speed. Distance is only length of the first train because it has to cross the man, only the man in the train. So length of the second train is not required for us. So same direction means the difference of the speeds S1 minus S2. Okay, so this is our situation number 6. Let me show you another situation. Situation number, let us say 7th, last situation here. There are two trains of length L1 running at speed S1. One is running at length. One's length is L1 and running at speed S1. Another train's length is L2 running at speed S2. Distance between them is X. Initially, distance between them is what? X. Let us consider here. Let us consider distance between them as X. Now, I need a time. I need a time. Two cases here. Case 1. Time taken to meet, and other one is a time taken to cross. Now, let us deal with the time taken to meet. We know time is a distance by speed. Can anybody tell me what is the distance I should consider for the trains to meet? Anybody? What is the distance? Only X. Very good. Because the trains should come in this position. That's why we consider only the distance between them. Speed, relative speed. Both are running in opposite direction, S1 plus S2. Can anybody tell me what is the time distance for cross? Distance to cross. Anyone? Distance. I want a distance for second case. Check it out, Tarun. L1 plus L2 plus, one second, L1 plus L2 plus X people. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. If they have to cross, they should come in this position. First train should come here, second train should come here. It means they have to cover their lengths as well as the distance between them. But when they are meeting, they need not to cover their distances, only their lengths, only the distance between them. But when they have to cross, they have to cover the distance between them as well as they have to cross their individual lengths. So that's why L1 plus L2 plus X divided by S1 plus S2. Am I clear with the situations for everyone? Everybody. Am I clear with this? Please confirm. Please confirm. So that we can start problems. Yes, everybody, everybody. Perfect, guys. Okay. People in YouTube, can somebody respond? What is happening there? Are you understanding or not? People, yes. Okay. Perfect. Good, good. Okay, just a second. Let me increase the size for you. Okay. So we have problems ready for whatever we have learned. Based on whatever we have learned so far, let us calculate the problems. I mean, one second, just a second. Okay, observe here. First question, find the time taken by a train. Or one second, guys, let me remove this bold thing. Find the time taken by a train. Look, 3 points, remember. First one, representation, approach. Where do you start the problem from? Second point is approach. Where do we start the problem from? Always start from what he is asking at the end of the question. Third one, units. You have to be very careful when you're dealing with trains and particularly with the units people. So first, representation. Find the time taken by a train. Okay, there is a train. To cross a man. To cross a man. Standing on the platform. The length and speed of the train are 255 meter and 51 kilometer per hour. Okay. Chandana says answer is 18. Let us see. What do we get? Just a second. Observe. So this is the pictorial representation. What is the second step? We need approach. What do we want? Time. How do we calculate time? Distance by speed. What is the distance? Only length of the train, that is 255 meter. divided by speed 51 kilometer per hour. But careful, numerator it is in meter, denominator it is in kilometer per hour, convert it into meter per second. How do I do that? By multiplying with 5 by 18 meters per second. Meter, meter cancel. So what can we cancel here? Meters and meters. Units. Do not neglect the units. So most of you says Arshad, also says 18, Chandana, Shekhar, everybody. Okay, let us see. 51 into 5 is exactly 255, 255 gone. So 18 goes to the numerator. And the seconds also goes to the numerator. My answer is 18 seconds. Perfect answer, everybody. Simple question. Look, you just first understand how to deal with the problems. If you know that, you can just play with them, people. Anybody, any doubt in the first question? Did you understand? Did you understand the first question? Confirm everyone. Confirm everyone. Everybody else. Everybody else. So initially, we'll be dealing with the problems based on the whatever the situations we have seen till now. Okay, based on that, and eventually we will increase the difficulty. Okay. Let us see the next question. Find the time taken by a train. Okay, there is a train. Look, observation. While I'm reading how I draw the figure as well. Based on whatever we are reading. Observe that carefully. That you should learn. Find the time taken by a train of length 150 meter to cross a man. Okay, to cross a man running in opposite direction. Acha, he is running in opposite direction at 6 kilometer per hour. The speed of the train is 48 kilometer per hour. So representation is done. What is he asking? Time. Okay. So we need time. So time is a distance by speed. What is the distance? Only length of the train, that is 150 meter. Speed, two moving objects, because this time man is running in opposite direction. So two moving objects, relative speed. Opposite direction means a sum. 48 plus 6, 54 kilometer per hour. Convert it into meter per second. 5 by 18 meter per second. Okay. So now, what happened, Abhishek? Nothing happened. Everything is going good. Yep. Okay. Let us see. Again, meters cancel. 18 into 1, 18 into 3, 54. 3 into 5, 15. 15 into 10. So answer is 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Seconds go to the numerator. See here, second is in meter per second. It is in the denominator. So 10 seconds is the answer. Here, what was the answer earlier? 18 seconds. Pretty simple. Everybody. So Manohar, right answer. Abhishek, right answer. Suma, check out. How did you get 11 seconds? Am I clear? Shall we move on to the next question? Next question. So what is he asking? Find the time taken. Observe the representation. Find the time taken by a train of length 180 meter to cross a man running in the same direction at 6 kilometer per hour. Exactly the same question, he just changed the direction. The speed of the train is 87 kilometer per hour. What do we do? Second one is approach. What do we want in the question? Time. Distance by speed. Distance is only length of the train, that is 180 meter. Divided by speed. Divided by speed. What is the speed here? Same direction means a difference, that is 81. Into conversion, that is in kilometer per hour, we multiply with 5 by 18 meter per second. So what do we get here? 9 into 2, 9 into 9. 9 into 5, 45. 45 into 4 is 180. Meter cancel. 2 goes to the numerator, 4 into 2, 8. Second goes to the numerator, answer is 8 seconds. Everybody. So Prashant, Tarun, Rizwana, Manohar, everybody, right answer. Abhishek, Arshad, perfect answer. Everybody. Shall we move on to the next question? Any doubt in this? Still basic level questions. Exactly the questions based on what I shown you. Okay. Let us go to fourth question. What do I have here? Find the time taken by a train. Acha, there is a train of length 260 meter to cross another train. There is another train of length 140 meter running in opposite direction. The speeds of the trains are 50 kilometer per hour and 40 kilometer per hour. What do we need this time? Again, representation is done. We need once again time. So how do we calculate a time? Distance by speed. So two speeds are relative speeds. So distance. What is the distance? Sum of their individual distance, because both the trains has to cross each other. So what do we get? 400 meter. 260 plus 140. Relative speed. Opposite direction means a sum, which means a 90. In kilometer per hour. Write it. 5 by 18. I am directly writing 18 here because anyways 18 goes to the numerator. Meter per second. Okay. So let us see. Meter, cancel. 18 into 1, 18 into 5. 5 into 5, 25. 25 into 16 is 400. So second goes to the numerator. 16 seconds is the answer. Perfect. Abhishek, check out. You did a mistake somewhere. You did a mistake somewhere. Please check it out. Everyone, shall we move on to the next question? Did you understand this? Others respond. You have to respond, people. You have to respond. Only then we can, class can go smoothly. Please do respond, others. Everybody. Can few of you turn on the mic in the app, people, so that we can talk while we can talk while solving, so that it will be better interaction. Keep your mic on if you don't have disturbances nearby. Any few of you can do that? Any few of you can do that for me? So we can make the class more interactive. You can just check out how interactive I can make the class if you can turn on your mic. Few of you please turn on the mic. Guys, someone turn on the mic, people. You just have to click on the hand symbol at the bottom of your screen. Sleeping beside me, sir. Okay. Kusuma turned on. Only one person have guts to talk. What about others, people? You don't like talking to me? You don't like talking to me? You can talk in any language, people. Hindi, English, Kannada, Telugu. Kusma, can you hear, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Chandana. Anybody else? Anybody else? No? Chandana, are you a hostel student, buddy? SJCIT?
No, sir.
No. Acha, okay. If you are a hostel student, I would have asked you to take a belt and go to every individual room in the hostel. So many days I trained those people. Okay. Kanak and I, we spent lots of time there, but now everybody abandoned us. Okay, Sumu, no problem. Okay, guys. Find the time taken by a train of length 280 meters. So first representation. Train of length 280 meter to cross another train of length 200 meter running in same direction. The speeds of trains are 96 kilometer per hour and 78 kilometer per hour. Now, okay, few of you are already giving the answers. Let us see. What do we want in the question? Approach. What do we want? You tell me. People who turned on the mic, you have to talk. What do we want in the question?
Time taken.
Time. We need a time, right? So time. Time is distance by speed. Relative speed. What is the distance?
260 plus 140.
280, 260, 280 plus 200. Altogether
280.
480
480.
meters.
480.
Speed. What will be the relative
96.
speed? How much?
96 minus 17.
How much is that?
18.
18. Okay. Okay. Somebody, one more person. Bhavana came, Sumuk came. Good guys. Good. If you have the interaction, class will be wonderful. So, is this right? 18. Yeah, 18 is in meter per second, kilometer per hour. How do I convert?
18 by 5.
Into 5 by 18, not 18 by 5. 5 by 18. 5 comes here, 18 goes to the numerator.
I
Meet,
multiply two whole things.
acha, meter per second. Meter cancel, 18 cancel. So 5, how much it is? 5 nines 45, 5 6 30. So that is 96 seconds. Options: 1 minute 36 seconds. 1 minute 36 seconds. Perfect answer. Everybody, did you understand? Did you understand, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Everybody else, please confirm. Okay, yeah. अरे सुमुख भाई, बात करो जी. हाँ,
सर है सर.
ऐसा माइक ऑन करके चुपचाप बैठे तो क्या फायदा है उसमें?
ಸರ್ ಹಿಂದಿಯವನಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ನಾನು.
ಅಯ್ಯೋ, ಕನ್ನಡದವ್ರ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಲ್ರಿ, ನನಗೇನ್ ಗೊತ್ತು, ಹೆಸರು ನೋಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹಿಂದಿಯವ್ರು ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡೆ, ಕ್ಷಮಿಸ್ಬಿಡಿ. ಬನ್ನಿ ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಏನಿದೆ? 6. Find the time taken by a train of length 250 meter to cross a man sitting in another train. To cross a man sitting in another train of length 200 meter running in opposite direction. The speeds of the trains are 57 kilometer per hour and 53 kilometer per hour. Observe that while I'm reading how I'm drawing my representation, that is very important, people, in problems on trains. I will make sure by the end of this session, you will be perfect with most of the types of the problems in trains. Okay. So now tell me, what do we want here as well? Again, what do we want?
Time.
Time. So how do we calculate time? Distance by speed. Two speeds, a relative speed. Can anybody tell me what is the distance I should consider here?
250 meters.
Only 250 meter.
250.
Only length of the first train, L1. That's good. Do not concentrate on the number. What do we have to consider distance? Length of the train one. Length of the train one. Learn in that way, people. Okay. So don't run after the numbers. Concept is important. What do we want? What do we have to consider? Length of the first train, which is 250 meter, divided by speed, relative speed, opposite direction. What should I take?
7 plus 53.
57 plus 53. Who is that speaking? Bhavana or Chandana? Or
Chandana, sir.
Chandana. What about others? Sumuk is not talking.
103.
Kusuma, Bhavana, Sumuk, you two guys turned on the mic. Why no response?
ಸೇಮ್ ಸರ್, ಸೇಮ್
Yes, sir.
110.
Relative speed is 103.
Yeah, there, sir.
How much? How much? What is the relative speed here?
103.
Not
1
103. Calculate it
110.
properly.
Yes,
110 sir.
110. 110. Okay, 110. That is kilometer per hour conversion. 5 by 18. 5 into 18 meter per second. 5 by 18. Okay. Can anybody calculate and tell me the answer? I'll give you time. Calculate and give me the answer. Let us see who can give. Others, can you hear the voice of the students who are speaking in between? Can you hear them?
Yes sir.
Okay. Arshad, perfect. Abhishek, Abhishek, check it out. You gave answer as one, option as one. Usma, how did you get 40 seconds? No. Answer is yes. None of this is the answer. Meters gone. 0 gone. We have 25 into 18, which is 450. Divided by, okay, again, if you want to cancel, 5 into 1, 5 into 5. So 18 into 5 is a 90. 90 by 11 seconds. We don't have that option, so answer is none of this. That's all. Am I clear now? Everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes? Okay. Perfect. Let us go to the next question. Seventh. What do I have here? Find the time taken. Find the time taken by a train of length 300 meter to cross a man sitting in another train of length 280 meter running in the same direction. The speeds of the trains are 67 kilometer per hour and 52 kilometer per hour. What do I want again? What do we want again here?
Time taken.
Time. So we'll start with the time formula. Time is a distance by speed. Tell me, what is the distance I should consider? Dharmesh,
300.
what is the distance I should consider?
300.
300 it is. We should consider only the length of the first train. Okay, check that out, Dharmesh. Divided by speed, same direction. Difference of the speeds. How much do we get? Difference, speed,
15.
15 meter per second. Okay, 15 kilometer per hour conversion. 5 by 18. 18 goes to the numerator. Meter per second. Meter cancel. So what do I have here? 15 into 5 is 75. 75 into 4 is 300. 18 into 4, 72. Seconds go to the numerator. Okay. So what do we get? That minute, 1 minute,
12 seconds.
12 seconds. Do we have the option?
Yes.
Yes. Option number 3 is our answer. Okay. Now, these are the basic level of the questions. So slightly change the type of the questions from now onwards. Now observe carefully. Find the time taken by, okay, sorry, a train running at 60 kilometer per hour. There is a train running at 60 kilometer per hour. Crosses a platform, means there is a platform of length 350 meter. 350 meter. In 25 seconds, time taken is 25 seconds. Find the length of the train. Okay. Observe carefully. Very important. Look, pictorial representation is done. What is he asking in the question? Approach. Where do we start from? What he is asking in the question? What is he asking? What is he asking in the question? Anybody?
Length of the train.
Length of the train. Now tell me, which formula should I start with? So far we used a time formula. Now we should start with which formula?
Distance.
Distance. Good. Because where do we find length? Length we find it in distance. So start with the distance formula. Distance is speed into time. Now what should I consider distance as here? What is the distance here?
X plus 350.
X plus 350, or let me, length of the train and the length of the platform is the total distance, and you have to write total distance here. Okay, so let us consider length of the train as LT plus length of the platform is 350. So distance 350 meter. Distance is what? Distance is what? Length of the train as well as length of the platform. Speed, only speed of the train, that is 60 kilometer per hour. I will convert it into meter per second by multiplying with 5 by 18 into time taken. Speed is written, time taken is how much he has given. The train takes 25 seconds. Seconds, no, cancellation part. Seconds cancel. Okay, what else we have? 6 threes, 6 tens. Okay, so when I send it to other side, what do I get? 3LT plus 350 into 3 is what? 1050. Right hand side, what do we have? 10 into 5 into 5, 5 into 25 is 125. 125 into 10 is 1250 meter. 1250 meter. Now, Then what will be 3LT value? 3LT value will be 200 meter. Now tell me, what will be the LT value? Arshad, perfect.
6.6.
6.66, 66.66.
66.
Sangram, perfect answer. 66.66 meter is the answer. Okay, so observe this carefully. What I'm doing here, look, what do we want in the question? We want length of the train. You should understand where do I find length of the train in the distance formula? So our second point is what? Approach. Where do we start the problem from? So we always start from what he is finally asking. He is asking length of the train. Length is available in the distance. So we start with distance formula, speed into time. Here the total distance is a length of the train as well as a length of the platform. You should remember that. And then conversion of the speed, don't forget that. Kilometer per hour, we can convert it into meter per second by multiplying with 5 by 18. And third part, what did I say? Units. Check. Anywhere did I miss the units? Nowhere. Not even in the single problem. Am I clear here? Everybody. Did you understand this question? Can we move on? Can we move on to the next question? Everybody.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Others in the chat box, you have to respond, guys. I'm barking here. All I'm asking you is just to say yes or no. You have to, people. You have to. Okay, let us continue with the next question. What do we have? Two trains of the length, two trains of length 255 and 125 meter running on parallel tracks in opposite direction. Okay, there are two trains here. Here, running in opposite direction. They are of length 225 meter and 125 meter. At the speeds of 80 kilometer per hour and 64 kilometer per hour. Find the time taken by the trains to completely cross each other. Once again, what is he asking here?
Time taken.
Time taken. We'll start with the time formula again. Okay, Yash says 8.75 and Abhishek says 8.75. Let us see. Time is a distance by speed. What is the distance? Lengths of both the trains, that is 350 meter. Speed, sum of the speeds opposite direction, that gives us 144 kilometer per hour. Conversion 5 into 5 by 18, 18 goes to the numerator, meter per second. Okay, so what do we get? Meter cancel, 18 ones, 18 eights, 5 into 1, 5 into 70, 70 by 8. What do we get? 8 8s 64.875. Second goes to the numerator. So my answer is 8.5 seconds. Perfect answer. Everyone whoever gave the answer, perfect answer, guys. Perfect. Okay, simple question it was. Repeated type. Next, let us see 10th one. A train of length 260 meter. There is a train of length 260 meter running at a speed of 85 kilometer per hour. Crosses another train of length 280 meter going in same direction on a parallel track in 72 seconds. Find the speed of the slower train. So speed of the slower train. So what do we want in the question, guys, here now? What do we want?
Speed.
Speed. Whose speed?
Slow train.
Slower train. Let me consider it as S2. S2. Okay. Tarun, L2 is length, buddy. Okay. Now we need speed. Fine. Now speed is S2. Now, which formula should I start with? Which formula should I start with? What do we want in the question? Speed of the train means which formula will you start with?
S is distance by time.
Speed is equal to distance by time taken. But carefully. Relative speed. What should I write in the place of speed here? Anybody? Can anybody tell me? What should I write in this place of speed here?
85 minus
How much? 85 kilometer
minus
per hour minus this one as
kilometer.
S2 is equal to distance is lengths of both the trains. That will be how much? 540 meter divided by time taken he has given
72
72 seconds. Okay. Can anybody calculate and give me the answer? Let us see. Yash says 58 meter per second. Others calculate and give me the answer. Waiting for your answers. Others. Sangram also says 58 meter per second. Others. Manohar also 58. Units, Manohar. What about units? Everyone are wrong. Units are not a meter per second. Observe. Here on the on left hand side we have kilometer per hour. On the right hand side we have meter per second. I want to convert this meter per second to kilometer per hour. Can anybody tell me how do I convert meter per second to kilometer per hour?
5 by 18.
No. Meter per second to kilometer per hour. 18 by 5 it is. 18 by somebody asking mic. Okay, let us provide. Yes, you got the mic.
Sir, I was just saying 18 by 5.
Sorry?
Actually, I was just saying 18 by 5.
Acha. Okay, 18 by 5. This becomes a kilometer per hour now because we multiplied with 18 by 5. 18 into 1, 18 into 4 is 72. 5 into 4 is a 20. 20 into 27 will be 540. I will send S2 to other side. Here what do I have? 85 kilometer per hour minus 27. Minus comes this side. 27 kilometer per hour. What do I get? 87 plus 25. Vani, I'll show that to you. Just hold on. What do I get here? 109. What is this? 100 and 27 will become minus, right? I'm sorry. So what do I get? 58. This is a kilometer per hour, not a meter per second. Here units are wrong, people. Units are wrong. It is kilometer per hour. Okay, sir, if you want to calculate the train or any other object speed means we have calculate for kilometer per only. Is it true? No, we have to actually go with the options, buddy. In options, what he is asking. Look, if you want to convert this to kilometer per hour to meter per second, what happens here? 85 into 18 by 5. Then it becomes a meter per second. Okay, let me show you here clearly. We want to convert everything into, start with a meter per second. 85 into 5 by 18 meter per second minus S2 is equal to 540 by 72 meter per second. So what happens here? 9 twos, 9 fives. Sorry, what am I cancelling? I can't cancel it like that.
So we'll get 25.69.
We'll get 25.7.
Okay. Use the calculator. Did you use the calculator? Tell me, people. I know that. If you give me the answer before me, obviously use the calculator, right?
No, sir, I've done in that method before.
Acha. Okay. So 9 into this becomes a 60. Okay. So what do I have here? I can't cancel it. I can't basically cancel it here. So
Sir,
what do we get here? S2 goes to the other side. So this becomes 18 into 5. 18 into 5 divided by 18 minus 60 by 8 is equal to S2 into 18. 18 S2. If you do the calculation. Now this entire thing is in meter per second. So if you do that, you'll get something in the options, in the decimal part. So here we don't have that option here. So here the options given are wrong, people. Option is 1858 kilometer per hour it is. Am I clear now, everybody?
Yes,
Am I
sir.
clear now? Yes, Vani, as you told, we have to convert it into meter per second only, but the options are wrong. I know that. I know that. That's why I directly did it. Okay. It's not your fault here. It's the fault is in the question, people. Okay. Let us see the next question. A train speeds past a pole in 10 seconds. A train speeds past a pole in 10 seconds. And speeds past a platform. Same train speeds past a platform of length 260 meter in 30 seconds. Here it takes 30 seconds. Here it takes 10 seconds. Find the length of the train. Let us consider it as LT. Now, we need length of the train. Let me consider it as LT. Okay. So, and it is the same train in both the situations. There are two situations in a single question. Now tell me. Now tell me. Where do I start from? First situation or second situation? Where should I start the question?
Platform length.
Now, you tell me. What do I want in the question?
Length
Length of
Length
train.
of
Now, length of train is available in the first situation or second situation?
second
Second.
situation.
Why? It is not there in the first situation.
both,
Length.
sir.
It is available in both. The length of the train. It is available in both.
280 plus 260.
Right? No. I'm asking only about the length of the train. It is available in both the situations. Means you can start from anywhere. No problem. So start from situation 1. Okay. Situation 2. Let me start from situation 2. What do I want? Length. Means which formula should I start with? Which formula should I start with?
Distance.
Distance formula. Distance equal to speed into, this is S1. Situation 1. Let us call it as S1. Sorry, this is S1 and this is S2. This is S1. This is S2. So this distance is equal to speed into time. We'll start with S2. You can start from anywhere because length of the train is available in both. So this is what speed into time. What is the speed? I don't know. Let us consider speed of the train as S1 because only one train is there in both the cases. This is S1 into time taken is 30 seconds. But what is the distance here? What should I write in the place of the distance? Anybody? In the second situation, what should I write the distance as? That is the most
260
important.
plus LT.
260 plus LT, length of the train as well as the length of the platform. That's what I have to write in the place of, what is it? Distance. Now tell me, in that equation, can I directly calculate LT value now? What
We
is
need
is
S1.
missing in that equation?
S1.
S1. So we need to calculate S1. So further
Yes.
go to situation 1. Situation 1. Why are we coming to situation? What do we need in the situation 1? What do we need from there?
Speed.
Speed of the train. Use speed formula here, distance by time taken. So that is S1. Speed. Distance, only length of the train LT divided by time taken is 10 seconds. Now bring it and put it here. Now
Sir,
bring, yeah, tell me.
sir, but how can you say that speed is same in both the situations?
How many trains are there in the problem?
One train, sir.
Both the same train or a different train?
Same train only, sir. But the speed can change, no, sir. Even though if
Did
it's
he
the same
mention
train.
that? Did he mention that? Did he mention that speed varies?
No, sir.
No. As long as it doesn't mention, consider it as a same speed. Am I clear?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now we got speed value. LT plus 260 meter is equal to, what is speed? S1 is LT by 10 seconds into time is 30 seconds. Seconds cancel. 0 cancel. We have 3 LT. This LT comes to the other side, that becomes a 2 LT. 3 LT minus LT, 2 LT, that is equal to 260 meter. Then what is the value of LT here?
130.
130 meter. 130 meter. And that's my final answer. Look, unit also exactly we're getting it as meter. Should be the final answer. Look, observe the approach, guys. Observe the approach. There are two situations. What do we want in the question? We want length of the train. Now, where is the train? Train is available in both the situations. Means I can start from wherever I want. I can start from wherever I want. So I will start from second situation, or you can deal with the first situation also, no problem. So I started from the second situation. What do I want? Length of the train. So we start from the speed formula. We start from the distance formula. Distance equal to speed into time. So in the second situation, distance is what? Length of the train as well as length of the platform, that is LT plus 260 is equal to speed into time. What is the speed? Speed of the train, that is S1 into time is 30 seconds. Now when we write this equation, we understand that still we need the value of S1 to get the answer here. We need the value of S1. So what do? We go to the first situation. Now why we are coming to the first situation? To calculate the speed of the train. So we start with speed formula in the first situation. Speed is distance by time taken. In the first situation, train is crossing only the pole. It means we can distance is only length of the train. That is LT. Excuse me. Divided by, what do we want here? Like what else? Time. Time is how much? 10 seconds. So we take that and we bring it back to the situation 2 and we put it in our previous equation. So when we solve that, we'll get length of the train as a 130 meter. Am I clear now, everybody? Am I clear with this question, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Everybody? It's okay, Tarun. Thank you. Thank you so much for the concern. Look, out of all the people, only one person understood my problem. Thank you, Tarun. So kind of you. So, now all others are selfish. Huh? That's what I should call. Okay, that's fine. So, the same question can be solved within 1 minute as well, guys. The same question can be solved within one step as well. That I will give you in the next class. So for this class, we'll stop here. We'll continue again with the trains in tomorrow's class. We will finish it
Sir,
off.
ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡಿ sir.
Henry?
ಹೇಳಿ ಸರ್ ಆ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಕಾಯಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ.
No. Sorry, now I won't give the method. Thrill iralla ರೀ. I want you guys to suffer. I want you guys to wait. I want you guys to wait till tomorrow. I enjoy that. Okay. What is that? 30 by 10 is a 2. Kaiku by 30 by 10 is 2. 30 by 10 is 3. Sushant, 30 by 10 is a 3. 3 LT is left out. Left hand side LT is there. LT comes to the right hand side. 3 LT minus LT, that will be 2 LT. Am I clear, Sushant? Right hand side 3 LT is left over. Yeah, okay, perfect. Okay. So when will we have permutation and combination class? We shall have. After time, speed and distance, I'll start PNC only. Will that be fine? After this, trains and boats and streets will start permutation and combination in depth, people. In depth. I'll make sure you will be perfect with PNC. Meanwhile, if you want to watch, you can go to the YouTube channel where Praveen sir's videos are there on permutation and combination. Okay. Any other doubt? Anybody? I think 3 people joined now or returned back now. If you joined now, people, you are 24 hours earlier, 23 hours earlier to tomorrow's aptitude class. Anybody to ask? Anybody have anything to ask? Any doubt? Anyone? No? Shall we stop here then? Shall we stop for the day? Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, buddy. Who is that?
Bhavana.
Who is that?
Bhavana.
Bhavana. Yes, Bhavana. You turned on your mic at the beginning of the class. Now you are speaking.
No, sir.
You spoke, Acha. Yeah, tell me, buddy.
Can you send the pic of this question, sir?
These questions are available in your app, guys.
Okay, sir.
Open the app. Once you open the app, you see something like this. In the home screen itself, you will see 3 lines here. If you click on them, there is something called study materials. Every material is available, people. Whichever topic you want, for reasoning, aptitude, for complete materials are available there. All the questions are available. Okay, don't worry. I will be sending this PDF of this as well with the answers, question and answers. That also I'll be sending you once we are done with the topic. Okay. Am I clear, Bhavana? Did you get it? So when is the next Java session? Chandana, we will have one session in this week. I'll tell you the timing. Okay, because we missed the session on Sunday. We'll have one session here. And again, Saturday one session, Sunday one session. It will be on the weekends only. Since you missed the class on Sunday, we'll give you one more session, people, in between the week. Okay. Anything else to ask, guys? Anything else to ask?
ಊಟ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಸರ್?
ಊಟ ಆಯ್ತು ಸರ್, ನಿಮ್ದು ಆಯ್ತಾ?
ಆಯ್ತು.
ಊಟ ಇನ್ನ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ರೀ. In fact, I have to finish the class and I should have it. Thank you so much for asking, Sumak. Okay, guys. Okay, no doubts means can I start my advertisement? Can I start my advertisement if you don't have any other doubts? Okay, so what I say, as usual, like in every other class, my sincere request, go to the Play Store and please provide your valuable feedback on our app. And then if you did not join the Telegram channel, join the Telegram channel. It will be the better place to for the conversation. Another thing, my YouTube channel, new YouTube channel, not the old one whom you already know, the new one, Engineer's Choice. Do not forget to subscribe to that channel, guys. And whoever are watching now, please subscribe and do not forget to like the video, guys. If you like the teaching when you're revising it, please now do like the video as well and put your valuable comments. Okay, and final thing, share the app link among your friends and your classmates so that others also might take the advantage of the free sessions, people. Okay, so that is all from my side. Varun is asking something, sir. Is there any recorded session for the previous classes? Yes, Tarun, go to the app. You can check in the YouTube channel itself. All aptitude sessions are available. Technical session I will upload tomorrow. Verbal session not available for today's class. Okay. Okay. Not Tarun. Tarun, not you. Not you. It is for Varun who is watching in the YouTube. For verbal, not available, Varun. I'm so sorry. We could not record the session on the verbal. But technical, yes, we have it. I'll give it by tomorrow. I just have to sit and edit it. Because in between the class, a few of the technical glitches, Beamish and I were talking. We both were talking on a call. So I have to cut those things and I have to paste the video. So that's the reason. That is the delay, guys. Okay. You'll get it by tomorrow at any cost. Anything else to ask? You're welcome, Varun. You're welcome. Anything else? So that's all from my side, people. You can get lost for the day. Have a wonderful night ahead. See you tomorrow again at sharp 9 p.m. Have a wonderful night. Good night.
Good night, sir.
Good night. Good night. Good night, buddy. You're welcome, Varun.